Minecraft. Exclusive. Not today. This is me on the public Mindcrack server. They just today, on April 15th, opened up a public server where anyone could join. They often had up to 400 people playing at a time. And so this is just some footage of me playing. While I was playing, the server got reset or rebooted or something and kind of lost all my progress. And there's really not anything too exciting here. I started recording after I was already away from spawn, and so I only interact with a couple of people. But in any case, here's a little bit of footage, just for fun, nothing too exciting. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, this is Brian, and I am on the public Mindcrack server. And yeah, I will show you a little bit around. The enemies way out here, I am at, yeah, I've traveled like a kilometer or two away. Seem to be getting simulated very slowly. I'm trying to wait for these skeletons to die so that I can pick up their bones. But they kind of like die and move very slowly. I think I can walk like right up to one of them over here, and he'll maybe get one arrow off before I'll have a chance to like shoot him and kill him. Yeah. Which is kind of nice, actually. It's one of the few times that server multiplayer ends up being easier rather than harder, because basically it seems like with 400 people on the server, it doesn't have time to kind of simulate all of the enemy actions. Alright, you just missed me with an arrow, and so I should be able to come over here and kill you. Yay! And I got more bones. Awesome. People seem to have cut down kind of like all the trees, kind of like very nearby to the spawn. Cool, and this guy dropped bones too. And so basically I went to the King of the Ladder, and I played over there, and people were wearing armor and holding different things, and so I waited until I managed to kill someone who had killed me a few times, and then pick up all the stuff and then make a run for it. And then I just started kind of heading mostly east and a little bit to the north as well, so that I could get out to areas that we're kind of like able to explore in normal Minecraft. And so I think possibly, yeah, like the cows also, basically all the mobs are getting simulated very slowly. And so it seems like the mobs kind of behave very slow while the server's trying to keep up with everything else. It's kind of my vague impression. In any case, I've also seen the sun, like the time, get reset to time 0 a number of times since I've been on. And there's all kinds of crazy stuff scrolling by in the chat, so don't hold me accountable for anything that's there. But yeah, I thought I would just kind of see if I could do some basic survival kind of stuff over in here, now that I've gotten out to a place that isn't kind of mobbed by everyone who's sitting around at the spawn and playing the games at the spawn. And yeah, and so I think I actually will. I have enough, got a ton of crafting tables on me that I picked up over in the PvP arena. And at this point I do have some wood. I don't want to change it all into stuff. Let's see. I can throw away another extra pair of leggings. And I want to make some sticks. And I guess I'm going to need more wood. Actually, what I should really do is make a chest. That would be smart. And then I can put away some of all this crap. I do not need 100 sets of armor. I will hold on to like one full extra set of armor on me, and I don't need all these extra swords. And yes, I just hear friendly animals nearby, and now I actually am able to make some other tools that I didn't have, such as a shovel, which I will use to just kind of like hollow out a place and see if I can find some stone over here. Hooray! Okay, and now I'm going to make myself a little hidey hole and put a bed in here. I've never played like on a persistent server, and I don't know how persistent this is going to be. Like, I don't know if they'll end up resetting the server for some reason at some point in the near future. And so this is something I'm unaccustomed to, but I am just going to, yeah, make myself a little house right here. I have a bed that I got from back over in the spawn area. And so when it becomes nighttime, I can try to actually set my spawn there. And there is enough wood around that I can go ahead and make a door for this as well. And Yeah, I'm just recording because it seemed like it might be fun. I don't expect this to be a regular thing, really. But since there was this crazy public server and there were like 400 people on at the same time, I decided I really wanted to go and check it out. Alright, I would also like to see if I can dig down and find some coal or some other resources. And yeah, while I was here, someone was like, "Oh my gosh, I see Brian." It was like, someone's name was like Kinkajou or something. And then the guy that I was fighting on the ladder was like Easy Cheese or something. I can't remember people's names now. I should have been recording that. Yeah, so I've like interacted with a couple of people individually. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm up to with all the chat. Is there a way to hide the chat on the screen? Like, I'm not reading it at all, and it's just kind of getting in my way. But I also don't know how to make it go away. There's probably some button to hide or toggle the chat from showing up, but I don't know what it is. So, oh well. I will make a furnace and then make some charcoal. That would be a smart thing to do. And then I can actually go spelunking and exploring, which would be fun. Let's see. I will go like that. And yes, this isn't at all the type of thing I usually do. I don't have any good commentary to share. Yeah, I think I'll just edit some out for a bit until I get to the point to where I found something a little bit more interesting. And so I'll bring you guys back in then. Alright, well I found some coal and iron, but the game is also super, super laggy, and so half the time you break a brick, it ends up coming back. And so I'll just let you guys watch this for a minute as I try to get some of this and place a torch. But I am in pretty good shape. I could even go ahead and start myself a food farm, probably. Make a bucket. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do that, actually. Take my furnace over here. Go ahead and smelt the 3 pieces of iron that I managed to get so far. And I'll use that to make a bucket. And then have kind of a farm, like, inside my house, I think, over here. Alright, so I'll take a little time to do that. And yeah, then possibly also move in my chest and furnace and other stuff in here, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, I went ahead and put up a sign identifying my little house. I've got a little farm here. I've got a chest full of all kinds of crap. I have a furnace. I have a little bit of food. I think I will be able to stay alive at some point if the sun ever goes down. I haven't been paying attention. It's only about noon so far. I'll be able to set my spawn over here. And in the meantime, I guess I will do a little bit more digging. I did see someone dex somebody or whatever who came over and walked in the door. And so I said hello to him, and he said hello back. And then we went on our merry ways. And so I'll bring you guys back in as more interesting stuff may or may not happen. Oh, here's someone fishing. But now they're moving on. I didn't even get to see who they were. And time is continuing to pass extremely slowly. And as a result of time passing slowly, I think some things like the leaves are not decaying off the trees very quickly. And so I'm going to try to break down some leaves, possibly get some saplings to replant, etc., etc. Here's someone. Hello. Hi. And so yes, this is one of the first areas with trees, and so I'm trying to do a good job and make sure that I replant saplings whenever I can. There's a lot of phantom saplings and apples and things on the ground. Ooh, that one's not a phantom. That one I can actually pick up. Hooray. Hooray, and I managed to sleep. And so hopefully I've actually set my spawn. Alright, I found some diamond by a pool of lava, and there's a skeleton over here as well. And the skeleton has mysteriously somehow managed to evade the lava. But I think I can knock him in. Maybe. Come on, SMP. Let's hit that skeleton. Is the skeleton actually there? I think so. It's probably being simulated super slow. Or maybe he's not actually here. Although he's making noise on my client. I think for safety... Oop! Wow! This block just came back. Let's try this one more time. This block came back. Oh, there! I managed to hit the skeleton, it sounded like. Oh, wow! And he's firing an arrow at me, too. Alright, let's see if that block manages to stay away. Oh, and now he's moving. Where'd he go? Oh, he fell in the lava. I see. He's burning. Alright, that is fantastic. Although I think he's probably burning at like 1 burn per every 20 seconds or something at the usual kind of speed that things have been simulating here. Alright, I think that might have been him dying. It still looks like he's there. I wonder what will happen if I put out this lava. Assuming, of course, that I am capable of putting out this lava. This water doesn't seem to want to simulate. Now I hear the skeleton splashing in the water. Alright. Skeleton dead. Water picked up. A tiny bit of obsidian created. I'm not sure if we'll have more obsidian. I don't even have a pick that I can mine this with yet. But now that we have somewhere to spelunk, and I don't have to break bricks in order to keep caving, I am happy to do that. And so, let's see what we find. Well, it looks like a nice, relatively little cave system over here. Well, it might extend over a big ways over here, and I have to worry about, once again, if I throw down the water, is it going to update, or is it just going to sit here for forever? Let's wait for about 20 seconds and just kind of see what it does. And in the meantime, I have a few more torches that I can place over in this direction. Here's some more lava. Alright, it seems like I found a nice little portion of the cave system that's relatively well protected over here. The water, alright, has managed to update 1 block and get over to there. And so I think I'll leave it there for a moment as I try to mine some iron. In fact, I might just go ahead and set up a, assuming I can manage to pick up this iron, set up a little furnace down here just to go ahead and create a diamond pick. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. And so I will do that and bring you guys back in if anything interesting happens. Alright, the server rebooted and I'm back in the same cave except for it's not lit. And now the skeleton is actually after me at a reasonable pace because there's only like 200 people on the server rather than 400, and I lost some of my inventory because it fell out of sync, I believe, the client and the server. But the good news is I'm still alive. I'm still in this cave system down by where I found some diamond. I think the diamond is right around the corner over here, yeah. And so now, if I can just manage to find, I don't know how much of my staircase got erased. I had a staircase that was going way back up here. And so, I guess I just need to try to dig back over to where that staircase used to be before the server had to reset. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, overall, kind of interesting, a little bit fun, but at the same time, like, the server is barely playable, is how I would describe it personally. But yeah, I'm still having fun. Oh darn, I've lost my crafting table, and so I'm pretty sure I'm trapped, because I only have a tiny bit of a pick left. Well, I could punch my way out with my bare hands, but it looks like I might have to do that in the not-too-distant future. I should take a quick look around to make sure that there's not a mine shaft, because if there is a mine shaft, then I could use that in order to get some wood. But yeah, the crafting table that I set down here no longer exists. And I'm just about out of wood, and I can't make any tools anyway because I don't have a crafting table. And so, yep, we're going to see just how far this got reset backwards in time, and see what happens when I restart. Otherwise, I might have to... I could kill myself. I could kill myself and see if I manage to respawn in my bed. I might need to do that. But first I'm going to try to dig back to where I was. Okay, this sucks, but I can't think of anything better to do. I'm going to just drop all of my items on the ground over here, and then hurl myself into the lava and hope that I actually respawn at my bed up top, and then see if I can quickly try to get back down here before these items despawn. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so there's all my stuff in a pile. Here is me killing myself. And now let's see where I respawn. Bummer, I'm back at the spawn. Okay, so that makes it extremely unlikely that I'm going to be able to get back to all of that stuff, which is a bummer. Now I'm wondering if anything is worth it. I'm kind of curious if any of that stuff kind of even survives, per se. Let's see, if the moon is going down over there, that means sun is rising over here, and I did head to the east and slightly to the north. And so, alright, I'll try to get back over there and basically see if any of like my house and farm are still there, or if all that stuff kind of evaporated as well. So, I'll bring you guys back in then. Okay, this is kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. There are some Endermen and some skeletons. But I just kind of reached the edge of the server world for a moment there, it appeared. Alright, I'm almost back to where my home was. And so I'll be curious to see if any of it is still here. And the verdict is... well, some of the torches are out here, or at least there are some torches here. But no, my home is gone. Alright, how sad. Yeah, I guess these are someone else's torches that someone else placed while walking out here. Alright. Well, I think I'm done for tonight. I just wanted to try it out, see what it was like. And apparently, Minecraft has a difficult time being on a server with 400 people. In any case, I don't even know if this footage is going to air, but if it does, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the future. Hope you're having a good day.